I hope I'm in the camera view. I don't know if I am or not. But when I got these first fenders, I know I had said something about I jumped the gun and I wanted to cut them and get them trimmed down. I didn't really trim them all the way down. I cut them so that I could put them together and piece them together to see what they look like. Over the weekend, my little brother came in clutch. Cameraman, he came in clutch and went and picked up this other set for me. So now I have everything I need to build the dually fenders that I originally wanted to build. I'm really blessed to have found these fenders, honestly. Really, my biggest concern will just be getting them symmetrical, trying to, work them out, and I'll have to put them on the bedside and play with them a little bit until I get the shape, because you got to trim. You got to do some trimming around here, and a lot of people cut like right here and come down the body line and down this line. Same thing right here, and I think they leave this and you weld it into your body, or you may be able to cut this. I have to just trim a little bit at a time and set it apart there and see what needs to come out. This is what I thought was going to cost. I thought this was going to cost more than what I'm invested in it, but I got these two set, the full fenders, for 80 a piece. And then on Facebook Marketplace, the guy sold me these two fenders for 100 a piece. So I'm like 360 in fenders, and I thought that I would be paying 250 to 300 per fender. So I got really lucky with these being local to me at the junkyard. This guy was like 2 hours away. I was busy this weekend, didn't really get to do anything to the truck, but my little brother came in clutch and got these. I really appreciate that. There are some little spots on them, so you need this side back here. And like right here, there's a little bit of damage right there. Okay. On this one over here, you have a little spot right there. All that stuff can be bondoed. Where this tape is at is the approximation. I don't know if my little brother and my homeboy Dakota measured it out or not, or if they just taped them. But that's like your approximation. I cut these down here long so that I could trim them down later. But yeah, this is just good. Whenever they put the tape on it, it just gives you a visual. The front side where these lights are at, these two sides will be gone, and then that back end and that back end will slide together. I'll probably do another video where I take the back end off of it and I cut it down, and all the stuff that goes into that. I still have to trim these. Like I said, the inside of this one, you have to cut out face. Oh, easy though, Shrub. Basically, you have to cut out this section up here, this back brace right here, and then flatten it out. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just a little more work on these to get them all the way gutted out. Probably do a video of cleaning these up and setting them up. Don't really have anything else to talk about right now. Yeah, we just got the fender, so leave it kind of right there, I guess. Okay, so in the last video, it was kind of a cliffhanger on everything that had happened. Timbo, what do you think is going on with the Ranger?
Possibly, more than likely, hopefully not, but a cracked head. The head's messed up either way.
You think the head? You think cracked head?
Maybe.
This son of a gun went straight to the worst. I think it's a head gasket. I don't think the head's cracked.
Well,
This son of a gun's talking about a cracked head. What you gonna put? Some GT40 heads on this 4.0? I mean, what you gonna do?
for me to know,
Those are 5.0 heads. You can't put them on a 4.0.
by God, we'll do something.
Well, I don't think you got a cracked head. I think you got a bad gasket. But you got to decide. Are you taking this thing, the heads, to a machine shop to get them checked? That should be for the comment section. Should he get his valves lapped and his heads checked and decked to make sure? I mean, I don't know if he necessarily need them decked, but make sure that they're flat for a good mating surface. Is that something that he should do? Or should he just bubble gum and electrical tape this thing back together and run it for another 300,000 miles? How much have you looked up prices on everything to see what it's gonna cost? Look, I'm stepping all over the tag. What you got? What's the price wise?
140, 280. Roughly, without getting the head surface, close to 400. Cameraman, is that what we was quoting?
Close to 3.
No.
A little over 3, I think.
3 to 400.
Call it 350.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it'll cost you $450. Neighbors driving by. Sorry, y'all. It'll cost you $350 to $450 to get the heads done.
So 700 to 800.
Or you can just quick and dirty it for $350.
Yeah.
If it was me, if it was mine, I'd probably quick and dirty it. But again, if I was in Timbo's position, or if I was in cameraman's position, the way that I used to work on stuff, I would just roadkill this thing, rip it apart, check the head gaskets, put new head gaskets on it, put new gaskets all the way up when you put it back together, and crank it up and hope to God it runs good. But that's what I would do. I don't want to see you waste $350 though.
Yeah.
I think when we take it off, and of course we're going to do this anyways, but I think that when you take it off, all right, I had to pause because the way that I'm recording right now, 2-minute video increments work better. But I think we're going to do this anyways, regardless. We're going to, when we take the heads off, check them ourselves, look them over. We're not going to hit them with a magnifying glass or that little trick that I've seen where people take a graphite and a magnet and they check for cracks. We're probably not going to do all that stuff. We're not that sophisticated around here. We'll take them off, look at them, check them, make sure we don't see any visible cracks.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have carbon buildup. We're gonna brake clean it. You know, we can knock off the majority of the stuff. That's the quick and dirty. Just clean them up. You know, brake clean them down. Make sure you don't see any visible cracks or any visible heavy wear anywhere. And if they look good, put them back on. So what are y'all doing with this?
What do you mean what we doing with this?
Well, I mean, are you going to take it apart, or we're going to keep talking about doing it?
We can do both.
Okay. Well, cameraman, what's up with the Durango? What happened with it?
Well, we got the fender on.
Do I need to record you on this part so you can talk about what happened?
Nah,
with the
I got it.
Durango? Oh,
I
are you
got
sure?
it. Yeah.
So look, the Durango, did we show it when it was all beat up?
Mm-hmm.
We need to link your TikTok if we did.
Mm-hmm. We did
when
the...
we kicked it in and beat it up?
Yeah, we didn't put those videos in.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so...
Look at that.
Cameraman got a new fender.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I see you tried to pop that in out a little bit.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't...
That's not bad at all then.
Yeah.
What'd you do here?
I dropped the battery on it. Because look, hold on. Let me justify myself.
He didn't want no help.
No.
He's not telling y'all he didn't want no
No. Let me...
Don't use no power tools. Leave it alone.
Look, on this battery, do you see a handle to pull up on? Yeah, me neither, buddy.
Hold on.
So I had to pick it up from both sides of it and stick it in there.
There's no handle. And look at the size of this fool.
I can pick up a battery, bro.
Yeah, obviously not. Obviously not.
What you gonna say, huh?
Back in my day, I picked 3 batteries up. One
Hey,
hand.
did y'all like the clip whenever he was talking about weak hands and man hands and he couldn't pick up the side of the bed?
Listen, I also put in a 20-hour shift that day, so.
I put in 87. Never mind.
Anyways, no handle right here to really lift up on. So I just kind of, on both sides of the battery, I had to pick it up and get like just that little much in there. And whenever I lifted up and over, it just fell right down on it. It's terrible. But we can beat it out. And I still got to put my other flare on. I hate the flares, but they'll be okay. It doesn't look terrible.
Lawnmower, in my last TikTok, if y'all ain't on my TikTok, I'll have to like link it in the description or something. I showed the shop full of stuff. My other brother's crotch rockets in the back broke down. I got the lawnmower back up and running. We got the grass cut. Ranger's top priority right now. It's a daily driver. We got to get it back up and going. The F-350 is on the back burner. We're just here making content like we normally do. Been moving the little Dodge around the yard. Should we go fire that thing up for the YouTube?
Might as well. Wah, 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 wah.
Ratchet strap shut me down. Hey, did you see the it's like an arrowhead, man. It's like what is that called? A relic? Artifact?
Yeah.
I found an artifact in the yard. Come check it out. Ow! Look, what is this? What do you think that was on, bro? Oh, was that on a horse and carriage? Was that like a buggy light or something back in the day? What do you think that's from?
I think a GMC Yukon.
Bro, no. That's way older. It was buried in the dirt out here. It's got to be something.
Probably a GMC.
You think the
Yukon.
Indians used this to get from
Maybe
here to Texas?
Maybe a Yukon XL.
I think you're not thinking with an open mind. Closed-minded people around me, man. I don't know. It's way too late for all that. Don't start trying to move anything. Oh my God, man. Oh, the freaking lawnmower. What are y'all doing? Y'all just sitting here watching me struggle to get the lawnmower back in the garage?
Yeah.
I just seen John go by.
Who?
What's his name? I don't know. What is his name?
Pepe Le Pew.
Huh? Pepe Le Pew. I just seen him go by. Whatever his name is. You see what they made me do?
Yeah, I've been recording.
You see what they made me do?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Yeah, because you had the foam melt right here. I'm going to get the lawnmower back in here.
Womp womp.
Okay.
No one cares.
All right, boys. What y'all want to talk about today? We ain't got no content going right now. The most we got is y'all stripping the Ranger apart. We got a new AC unit we got to set up in this job.
From the top, Jordan, we have to start at the Ranger.
Why do I have a cameraman if he doesn't even know how to work the equipment?
You don't have to have a cameraman.
I hate this foam melt stuff. And you're still standing behind the camera.
You're sitting on a couch.
I really hope through this whole recording process you do not have that thing plugged in. If I go back through all
Not the whole thing, bro. Whenever we walked outside.
So, the Amazon cameras are not that bad if you're on top of them. If you sit on top of them, I found out.
Cameras.
Or microphones. Yeah, whatever. The Amazon, they're not that bad. Like, if you keep them, like, right here, or if you put them in a spot and you're going to stay in that
You know what the
spot.
problem is?
Huh. You forget to turn the microphones on whenever we record because the video...
No. Nah, it's the windshield, right? Like the little foam piece that goes over
Yeah.
it to block wind.
What about it?
It's not fluffy enough. So it's catching all of our shirt whenever we move on it. So like if you have a really fluffy one, it'll just drown out like it moving on your shirt and all the wind and
Oh,
everything.
like, look, it's stuck to my shirt right there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're not bad microphones. I feel like if you take the windshield off, they're gonna sound like garbage.
Probably. They'll
But
catch
with
everything.
them on, they sound like garbage.
Because those like direct the sound.
Oh, do they? Like straight through the top? I got you.
That's what the one in my car does.
So you don't think these microphones are bad? You just and they're like singular, like from the front of it. It's only it's not like around it. It doesn't have pickup. It's just pickup in the front. So when you talk directly into it. Yeah, we need to get some better things for these and make sure we talk into them like this. It's not recording these right now. They're not doing anything, but half the video is probably recorded on those because cameraman doesn't know what he's doing, hooking shit up, just plugging in and going. Cameraman's he's not even doing shit as the cameraman. He's just sitting there looking at the phone screen, making sure everything's recording, I guess.
I'm doing what cameramen do.
You're not, okay. All right. You're doing what cameraman do. Yeah, okay. There you go. That would be how cameramen do it. But you don't have to get in my face. We were just talking. I was just running my mouth. I was running my mouth because you had the thing plugged into the phone and you didn't have the microphones on. So it cancels out all the audio. We're just going to stare into my eyes.
So, good thing about Adam's wheel cleaner. So the truck's been sitting, what, 2 weeks?
Sure.
Look at that back wheel. It's still got some shine to it.
Why are you acting like you're sponsored?
Because I am.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
It's Faulkner Fab. We're our only sponsor.
We don't have it. If anybody wants to give us money, we're down. But we don't have anybody giving us money.
I mean,
to fund these bills.
I ain't directing anything, but
Oh,
sponsor
FOMO?
us.
FOMOCO?
Yeah.
Hey man,
Help us get a 5-0, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta get your truck twisted up in a tornado for any of them to help you. What are you talking about? Oh, son. And then when the people go and chase tornadoes and get their truck twisted up in it and ask for a truck, They're like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Delete my number.
And they definitely don't know anybody with a Ranger.
Well, if that Ranger were to get tore up in one, I guarantee you, they'll go find him.
This boy, this
boy
boy would be in a freaking a 23 Ford Ranger. Nah, 25 Ford Ranger. And freaking, that thing would come with like a Power Stroke or something in it. And your wife calling you right now, so we're gonna cut this clip. What's up, Timbo?
What's up? What's up?
But yeah. I mean,
This is going nowhere. We're literally
it's what-
talking to a brick
look,
wall.
We're just talking in circles. We don't have anything to make a video with. I really appreciate it if you watch this video. It seems like at this point we're getting to the point where it's like, I understand. I 100% get it if you don't like these videos. We're going to use out of this what we can. I know I cut a lot of videos. I'm trying to minimize the cutting. So that way, because a lot of times I clear my throat or I'll stumble and and I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to get better at talking. So anyways, it's a process.
We're signing them up for speech classes.
mean-
so if anybody wants to volunteer, contribute.
What is it? We're signing up for, what are those things called? Like when your dog has cancer and you want to get money to
GoFundMe.
A GoFundMe, yeah.
But this ain't a GoFundMe. This is a Go Teach Me.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Dirt.
All right, boys. Let's call this a fucking video and find something to do.
Like.
If you like it, like the video. If you don't, I get it.
it.